Pleasant good afternoon on behalf of the people of Punta Gorda town. I would like to quote a section of my address in our manifesto leading on to the 2012 municipal election. I said, our streets, drains, and infrastructure are in the most deplorable conditions. Our parks and playgrounds are in shambles after years of neglect. This UDP Town Council has proven themselves to be sluggish, irresponsible, and lacking the potential, will, and ability to improve the standard of living for our residents. This is from the manifesto of the People's United Party under the heading Partnership with the People, 2012 to 2015. Upon taking office on March 8, 2012, the People's United Party Town Council immediately commenced the process of rebuilding and putting the image of our town to where it was prior to the entrance of the vindictive and disrespectful UDP Town Council and government. The unacceptable and dilapidated state of our municipality infrastructure under the previous mayor leaves a lot to be desired. The residents of Punta Gorda town were crying out for a better streets and proper drainage and for a more focused and sober mayor and councillors. The PUP Town Council offered that sober leadership. The work of righting the wrongs was our main focus, as from the onset, we started to work on streets and drains that were both neglected and abandoned by the previous council. We have accomplished a lot. In fact, in my previous meeting with my council, I mentioned that we will have to work double hard because we will not get the support from the central government. And we have accomplished over the years. We've renovated bridges and drains in our municipality. We have constructed culverts in several areas of our town. We have rehabilitated about 40 feet of street in Punta Gorda town on Front Street with the hexagonal shaped blocks. One that I got from Puerto Barrios, and I made the mold. We made 6 molds in Punta Gorda town, and through that effort, we were able to construct several streets using those hexagonal shaped blocks in our municipality. We have also rehabilitated about 80 feet of street in Front Street in front of the Punta Gorda market. We have upgraded the street, Church Street also. Again, we have done landscaping and extension of Venancio Pitilla Park. We have also constructed a pedestrian path for the children of the Punta Gorda Methodist School on Front Street for their safety. We have also done a lot of projects using with community support as well. For example, the fish market and an area where fish is scraped in Punta Gorda town through the effort of Tide. They have collaborated with the Punta Gorda Town Council to ensure that the market and the building to scrape fish is renovated. We have also constructed 7 bus sheds through community effort as well. As I've mentioned earlier, by networking with other community activists in Punta Gorda town, we were able to accomplish these bus sheds. And some of these bus sheds include some of the people or organizations that contributed to the renovation of our bus shed include Scotia Bank, Belize Bank, the Toledo Teachers Credit Union, of which I am the proud person who came up with the initiative to start a credit union in the Toledo district. James Bus Line, Romero's Bus Service. We have managed access from Fisheries, Courts, the Honorable Mike Espat, and the Honorable Oscar Requena. We completed a portion of Prince Street near Scotia Bank also with these same hexagonal blocks which are made at the Punta Gorda Town Council. For the September celebration in honor of the Father of the Nation, we also dedicated the Flames of Independence to the Honorable George Cadle Price. Again, in addition to what was pointed out by Mayor Suazo, the Belize Municipal Development Project, I must indicate that Punta Gorda Town paid its full 3% under Phase 1. We have already paid the 1% leading on to Phase 2. And lo and behold, fellow members of the press, the street that was paved under Phase 1 in Punta Gorda Town is the street known as Pampana Street. And that's the street where the farmer representative lives. I was reliably informed that the street that was supposed to get paved first was Lucille Melendres Street. But because Lucille Melendres is a staunch supporter of the People's United Party, that street, it was reversed to pave Pampana Street, then RK Boulevard, and eventually Lucille Melendres Street. We have paid the 1% for Phase 2, which is $19,683.52. We are balanced the next 2%. In fact, under Phase 1, the street that was paved, Pampana Street, they didn't complete the drain, and so the Punta Gorda Town Council has a credit of $7,000, which will be used for drainage on Pampana Street. That, after completed, will pave RK Boulevard and eventually Lucille Melendres Street. And from there, we will proceed to Hopeville, which is a newer part of Punta Gorda Town, to do some drainage in Hopeville as well. Due to the downpour of the rains in November, the conditions of the streets deteriorated in all municipalities in this country. On Wednesday, December 4th, the Prime Minister called me indicating that he will be spending $350,000. He might up it to $400,000 for street rehabilitation in Punta Gorda Town. He also mentioned that because Cisco is already doing work in the Toledo district, they will be the one to get the contract to do the street work in Punta Gorda Town. And of course, he mentioned because it is a government project, his person, Eden Martinez, the caretaker, is the person who will agree, will be a part of the meeting that was held at the town council office. And so on Friday, John Woods from Cisco, along with Mr. Martinez and myself and the deputy mayor, met at the town council office, and we decided that West Street, which is a street that got a number of work done on it previously, it was much more easier to get done, and we want the work, the $350,000 to $400,000 as promised by the Prime Minister. It will be stretched so that we could get maximum benefit from out of those monies. Again, the Prime Minister also mentioned that the town council will only get 10%, to employ 10% of the total, and his person from the other party, namely Mr. Martinez, will be the one to get the rest of the employees. And that means that the Punta Gorda Town Council, like the Dangriga Town Council, has been disrespectful as the duly elected body in Punta Gorda Town. Because if they get 50 individuals to work, the town council will only employ 5 persons, and the unelected person will get to name 45 employees. It's politicking. It's wrong for Belize. It's wrong. It shouldn't be done. And so I would like to take this opportunity to say that if we continue like this, the Belize that I'm used to under the leadership of George Cadle Price and the People's United Party is not the Belize that I'm living in today. Again, West Street was chosen because we have identified that work was done, and the work that will be done on West Street will include 2,000 feet of concrete street. Along with that, it will be 6 inches of concreting on West Street. I said to the Prime Minister As long as it is an investment that will benefit the people of Punta Gorda town, I will definitely support it, because at the end of the day, this investment in street rehabilitation will help to ease the congestion on Jose Maria Nunes Street. And of course, because we need employment in Punta Gorda town, it will help to create employment in Punta Gorda town as well. So ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to say that yes, the Punta Gorda Town Council has been working, and we will continue to work for the benefit of all the citizens of Punta Gorda town. You get elected on a political party ticket, but after being elected, you serve the people of your municipality and not just one political party. Thank you.